Hello guys, good afternoon. My name is Dr. Ella. Today on the show Health Talks with Dr. Ella, we're talking about gender-based violence and mental health. Sponsoring the show today is the official Red Carpet Queen and Red Carpet TV. Sorry for the poor network. That was the reason for starting this program very late. Sorry for all those who were waiting, and sorry for all those who kept behind. For our guest, Lady Dr. Paula, I hope she joins us again. Okay, Lady Paula is here again. Dr. Paula is here again. Our guest is here. I'll put a caller across again. I hope it goes this time. I hope it goes this time, please. Thank God. Hi, Dr. Paula. Thanks for joining. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Finella, I can hear you.
Excited to have you on the show today. Yeah. Okay, hello guys. This is today. She's a pharmacist. She's a gender-based violence resource person. She's my senior colleague and she's also my mentor. So you see, I'm really honored to have her on the show today. Like, we're going to really learn a lot, and she's a very interesting person. Very, very interesting person. So, Dr. Paula, where do we start from? Do we start from the mental health or gender-based violence?
Okay, so we're going to be looking at them together. I mean, there are two topics that actually have a lot of relationships together. So we'll be looking at them together.
The network is still poor.
Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you now.
So violence is basically harm or suffering, like anything that brings harm to someone, suffering, and is perpetrated by someone else. I mean, it could be verbal, it could be physical, it could be sexual, it could be psychological. Okay, so it mustn't be physical. It mustn't be that you hit someone. It could just be words that are spoken, to someone, because it has a lot of negative impact. The thing with violence is that there is nothing positive about it. It's always negative. So it's basically what it is. It's always a negative form of suffering or harm perpetrated. So we like to call the person who does the violence the perpetrator, and the recipient the survivor, or so.
And okay, from what you just said, violence could be, it's not just anything physical, because I know before the show most of us thought that violence has to be I hit you or something, I hit you with a stick, or I beat you up. But you're trying to say that violence is more than going physical. It could also be mental abuse, psychological abuse, trying to insult the person, things. Okay, so now moving back to our topic for today, gender-based. I think this is more specific, gender-based violence. So what's the core of it?
Okay, well, gender-based violence is basically violence that is perpetrated against a person because of their gender. And when you talk about gender, you talk about what the society thinks, is based on politically, socially, economically, or even religious, roles that have been assigned to people based on what they are thought to be, because you could see someone and you think, oh, you're a woman, so you should be in the kitchen, you should be the one doing the domestic duties, you should be the one taking care of bathing the kids, and you are a man, you're the one who shouldn't cry, the one who should man up, the one who shouldn't seek health care because you should be strong, so it has to do with what people think someone should be because of their gender. And then you see people now trying to act out what they feel, you do what they don't expect you to do, and they now try to, inflict some form of harm or suffering to get you to do what you should do by virtue of your gender. Yes, are you with me? Hello?
Yeah, I'm with you.
I'm back, right? Okay. So that's why you have sexual violence where you see people, you're a woman, so you should be able to satisfy my sexual urges. And if I ask you
Yes.
and you're not willing at that point, or you're never willing, I'm going to force you. So I get to rape you, and then you are a child,
Yes.
and you are a child, you're a boy, and I'm a man. I can use my power. I'm bigger than you are, so I use my power, and I have what I want. I have sex with you because you're a child, you're a minor, you can't say no. And then you see people telling someone that you are a man. I mean, you shouldn't get weighed down by problems. You shouldn't cry. You shouldn't express emotions. Okay, so you see these things, and then when you don't do what the society expects you to do by virtue of your gender, the violence comes in. Okay, so when they're not able to beat you, they can talk to you. You're worth nothing. You don't deserve any. You don't deserve help. I'm not gonna. I mean, I saw one hilarious post yesterday where a man was talking about withholding DSTV subscription for the wife from the wife because the wife annoyed him. You know, so he feels he should be the one doing the subscription, and then when the woman refuses to do what he wants her to do, whether good or bad, yeah, she has to pay for it.
Yes.
So that's basically what violence is. So if we understand it that way, then we can identify it. So it's basically classified into two major categories: physical, sexual. Okay, and then deep within the core, you have the ones perpetrated by strangers, you have the one perpetrated by intimate partners, and then you have other. So it could be between
married couples. When you say intimate partners, that's even between married couples.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. Married couples, living couples that are not married, in quotes. You have people who are cohabiting, basically are living couples, the main boyfriend, main girlfriend. It is easier for intimate partners to actually perpetrate violence.
Perpetrate violence.
It is very easy because I mean they know how to attack, they know where to come from, they know where to, there's this thing we call gaslighting. Is a form of physical and psychological violence. You have sexual and you have physical and psychological. Gaslighting, GAC, like a lighting up a gas. Yeah.
Okay.
Gaslighting. So what a gaslighter does is that a gaslighter makes you lose your mind. The gaslighter makes you question your judgment, makes you question your abilities, your ability to make rational decisions and rational statements. This is what it is. A gaslighter abuses you, maybe verbally or even physically or psychologically, and then wants to make it look like the abuse never happened. So they make you doubt your memory. So they tell you, no, I never did. You mean I?
It's like blackmail.
No. Yes. So I never did. I didn't hit you. And you're like, no, but you hit me. You gave me the slap. And I did. No, I did not. So you start doubting your abilities, your judgment, your cognitive abilities, your behavior, your dexterity, and then you start losing it. Your self-esteem drops. So a lot of it. So some other forms of psychological abuse can come in form of threats. I'm the one who brings the money to this house. That's why I like to tell people that it mustn't be men to women. It can be a woman against a man. If a woman is the breadwinner, the woman can say, I'm not going to give you money. You don't have money. I bring the money to the house. I'm not going to give you money.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to, so you see,